Hi y'all, Jackie Hill with Florida Real Estate TV and Keller Williams Peace River Partners, and I'm at Frank's, and we're getting ready to do the Tuesday fishing report. Just to give my little plug in, any real estate needs, please give me a call, and any fishing needs, come on down to Fishin' Frank's. I actually have some video of Frank teaching some customers how to throw a cast net. That's one thing that he enjoys doing, so if anybody needs any tips, tricks, wants to learn how to do something, come on down. Any of the guys would be happy to show you anything that you need.
Grab it waist height. Just put your hand right, that hand right underneath here. Yep, that's it. Lift your net up. Now, you're going to do this, holding it away, because if you reach and grab it, you don't know if it's tangled or not.
Yep.
So you want to make sure you got good, clear, 2 lines coming up.
Okay. So how much do you pull out then?
About a third of it. Grab it just a little bit higher here. There you go.
About that, yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. This, just bend your elbow down, lift your elbow up. That's all you gotta do. Now grab it right here. Keep this elbow straight. Right. Cock it around, just kind of bend your whole body around.
Good afternoon, guys. This is Steve and Scotty again at Fishin' Frank's. I got a little bit of fishing report for you. Then I got a tip I want to show you that really helped me a lot. I had an opportunity to go out offshore this past week and tell you a little bit about that. We fished from 90 to 120 feet using frozen sardine, squid, and that was it. Frozen sardine and squid, and the grouper bite was insane. Not drifting or anything, you know, just dropping straight down. We caught a lot of snapper, some very pretty grouper. So the offshore bite, when this weather clears, it's good out there. Something I wanted to show you guys that I did this past week, I learned from somebody. We're in that season now where the trout bite's really strong and we throw a lot of popping corks. Well, I don't know if you were like me, and I usually use the ones with the wires in them. I couldn't open one of them at the shop, so I just used this style of popping cork. But one of the problems I always had with tying braid to the top of that popping cork was tangles. It would always twist around the popping cork. So if you take a piece of 40 or 50 pound mono, not a leader, just get the cheap mono, and you tie about a 2 foot section of 40 or 50 pound mono on top of your popping cork, then tie your braid to the end of that, I got no tangles. It was no tangles, and I had kids throwing them and everything all week, and so that's one thing I think could really help you guys with using popping corks. I know it's very frustrating with me with braid, but if you put that thick mono on top of your popping cork, you don't get the tangles anymore. And the trout bite here is really good right now. Turtle Bay, Bull Bay, over at Pirate Harbor, Burnt Store, any of the grass flats, popping cork and shrimp, or popping cork in your favorite, you know, whichever lure you prefer to use, but our trout bite's strong. But that's what I got for you this week. But try that, guys, if you're having that problem with your popping corks tangling. It really saved a lot of time for me.
To give a little bit on the inshore that I've experienced too, along with that great trout bite that's going on, the redfish bite, what an uptick in it. I think in the last 2 weeks I had one day that I did not catch any redfish. And some of these fish are some really beautiful upper slot stuff. I'm just fishing with shrimp, split shot on the bottom. I've been fishing some of the Punta Gorda, Port Charlotte area, and I'm actually getting my redfish in deeper water. I'm actually getting them in 4 to 6, 7, 8 foot of water some days. That's one thing to look for, especially there's no bait around, and we've been totally just shrimp fishing. And I had some days too, I actually went into Punta Gorda and fished some docks. I caught some beautiful sheep's head. There's a whole bunch of those around, and I'm just using shrimp for those. Some guys prefer fiddler crabs, but my preference is a little piece of shrimp. And that's my report.
Guys, too, in the wintertime, going on what Scotty said, if any of your favorite fishing places is near deep water, that's where you need to be fishing. If you're not fishing in deep water, you need to be fishing near deep water in the wintertime. Most of your fish are going to be near deep water. Awesome. Thank you, guys.